Hello and welcome to another Marconi TED video. In this video we're going to do the basic operations of the Marconi moisture meter TF933A. First of all, we need a sample to test, and we have here in this jug a sample of barley from this shed, and in the sample of barley I have my thermometer. This is just a bog standard kitchen dial thermometer. As long as you know what the temperature of the grain is, not the temperature of the outside or the shed, it's the temperature of the grain. So we've got our thermometer in there and we'll leave it in there for a minute or two. We place the sample into the grinder and give it a nice coarse grind, not too fine, just a nice coarse grind. Then we go to our meter itself. We have the cell connected with the lead. It doesn't matter if the red plug goes to the red socket or the red plug goes to the black socket. It doesn't matter which way around. Likewise, it doesn't matter which way around they go on the cell. So there's your cell. We've got the ring. So we place the ring on top. We then take a sample of the barley and we half fill the ring with a sample of barley or whatever you're testing. Place the plunger on top and then we place the whole lot in the clamp itself. Get it all lined up and sat properly, and we wind the clamp down so this ring here is flush with the body of the clamp. So we just do a little bit more and there we go, it's nice and flush, and it actually says on the clamp screw down flush and no further, because you can damage the clamp itself. Once we've got the sample in the clamp ready, we can go to the meter. We can turn it to 0 to start with, and then we watch the pointer. The pointer dips and then goes back somewhere near the middle. If it's not on the center line, use the set 0 dial and we get it right onto the center line. And once you're happy that it's on the center line, we can turn it to read. Again, the pointer's moved off the scale. We now use these two dials. We've got the tens dial for the coarse movement and the units dial for the fine tuning movement. So we use the tens first and we get the pointer somewhere near the center. If you go too far, it'll go off. So I think we'll stick with 3, which is 30. And then we can use the units to fine tune it, to get that pointer on the center line. So whichever way you do it, you just need to get it onto the center line. There we go. And then we can take our reading. Our reading now is with these lines here, and we've got a 3 and a 2, so that's 32. So we've got 32 on the dial. So we grab our moisture calibration chart and we look at the instrument reading of 32, and we go across to the barley scale. So 32 on the barley scale is 14.7% moisture. So 14.7. We need to now do the temperature correction of that because it is not automatic. And the golden rule of the temperature correction is that you need to add 0.1% to each 1 degree below 20 degrees and subtract 0.1% to each 1 degree above 20 degree. So our chart says 14.7. Our temperature today of the grain is 10 degrees C. So at 10 degrees C, that's 10 lots of 0.1%. So we need to add on 1% moisture to our reading. Our reading was 14.7. We add on 1% because it's 10 degrees. And so our final reading is 15.7% moisture of the barley. So 15.7. When we're finished, we just need to turn the meter off, unscrew the cell and the clamp, because leaving it in here not only strains the clamp but also can damage the cell. And we can tell if the sample is dry or not by the way it comes out. If it comes out like that, where it just sort of disintegrates into your hand, that's a nice dry sample. If it comes out and you push it out and it's still a block, then that's a very wet sample. So we're happy with that. What we should do is do more than one reading and take an average. Ideally 3 readings and then take an average of those 3 readings. And there we go, there's the basic operation of the Marconi moisture meter TF933A. Thanks for watching.